Welcome to part 2 of the Paul Daniels group build that's hosted by Dirk Pitt and Chris Cortell. I thought I'd make a start on this kit as I'm just still waiting for some putty to dry on the lower engineering hull of the Voyager. So I thought I might as well start on this kit whilst I'm waiting for that. The kit itself actually has had quite a bit of flash on it, to be fair, all over the place. I mean, all around this area and around that area and around the front of it was covered in flash, and we had some flash all the way up into this area here too, and the edges of the wheel wells there and this leading edge here was just quite sharp, so I just had to sand those back a bit to take the edge off of those. Otherwise the paint would have drawn away from the edges. That's just going to need a quick clean now in soapy water just to help get rid of all the rubbish on it. I've also glued the engine together and sanded the seams down on that, so that's looking okay now. So I'm liking the way that that's turning out. And we've also got a few other bits done as well. We've got the that's the rear end of the vehicle, that sits underneath, and then we've also got the hood scoop as well there, that comes in two parts that we're doing. And I've also sanded down the chassis as well. There's some really sharp edges on this too, and just there we had the Revell sign. I just decided to remove that, get rid of it. So all of this is going to need a bit of a clean first before I put the base layer on. It's going to be metallic silver, and then I'm going to paint the yellow onto that afterwards. I have as well decided that I am going to do it a two-tone, and it's going to be a green, so it stands up, basically help it stand apart from the rest of the model. I want it kind of in your face a bit because it is a bit of an in your face build, so I'm going for an in your face paint scheme. So as soon as I've got some more work done to this, I will come back to you. Managed to get the base coat down on the chassis, so we've got a nice metallic silver on there. It just needs to dry off now. That's just had two coats put on there. We've also got the bodywork done as well, and that's had two coats too. And as you can see by looking at that, that's actually brought out all of that detail now. You can you couldn't really see that detail before, but that's all popped out, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm happy with the progress on that. And then we've also got these couple of little bits here as well that have been done. We've got the hood scoop there, and also the back piece where the lights fit into, so they're looking good. We've also managed to get some work done to the engine as well. That's had two coats of the silver, but I've also put the green on there as well, and that's starting to look really good. You can't unfortunately see it in the camera, I don't think you will be able to, but you do. There is a real nice metallic coming through on that. You might be able to see it once it's actually been lacquered, I'm not sure, but that's actually looking really good. It's almost like a pearl actually coming through on that, so I'm really happy with the way that that's turning out. That just obviously needs the final touches done to the engine. You know, I just need to get the pulley system on there. I need to get the distributor on there and paint the other little bits and pieces on there, and get the air blower or whatever you call it on the top as well. And that'll be almost ready to go. So just now need to wait really overnight just for this to dry off. And tomorrow hopefully I might be able to get the first coat of, or the first couple of coats of yellow on this. But we'll soon see how that goes. So as soon as I've got some more progress on this, I will come back to you. Okay, so we've got a couple of coats down now of the yellow. And again, with this one at the moment, I don't think you're going to be able to see the metallic coming through on that until such time that we've got the clear coat on there. But it's looking pretty good. Liking the way that's coming out. That will darken up slightly, I believe, because I do need to put another couple of coats on there. And that's what the top side of the chassis is looking like. And you can hopefully see the difference between the colour there and also the colour there. This part I've oversprayed and it hasn't got the silver underneath it, so it does actually sort of give it a slightly different hue. I also need to do the underside of this. As soon as I've got another 2 coats of this on there, I'll get the 4 coats on the bottom. And we've also got these parts done as well. So they're looking pretty good. I like the way that they're turning out. So I'm just going to let this dry off now for a couple of days, and then I'll put the next couple of layers on there. And then after that, I'll let it dry off completely for a few more days, and then I'll be able to mask this off and start doing the two-tone paint job that I've got in mind for this. And then once that's done, I'll then be able to go on and sort of clear coat it. So I shall get back to you as soon as I've got some more work done to this.